That's probably in the hour in Gay City. Still do it, man. Johnny got that.
Yeah.
Still do it, man.
Free. What free?
That's where Waters and all them at now, right now.
Fred. Big
Waters
Reed.
and Reed.
Big Reed still spitting.
Shit, they probably like that doing something right now, bro.
Goddamn, I was hoping Rome and all on them.
Is this thing live? Is it 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 live? God damn it. Is it live? I think it is. What about it, K1 is live?
Live.
All right, it's live. Live in front of a studio audience with at least 3-4 people in here to be able to ask questions, whatever they want to do for this episode 116 with a Alabama legend. No. I say probably a Southern legend. No. What about a Midwest legend? Possibly. I'll probably say nationwide.
Yeah,
legend.
Rob, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Right here out in Alabama. He's a barber, you know what I'm saying? No, excuse me, a master barber, he's an artist. He's been around for a long time, been making waves throughout this country for a long time, but, all the places he done been, motherfucker, here tonight though, goddammit, we sit here and get an opportunity to talk to him, what's been going on with him, how far he go back, and, hey, it's still going. That's my main thing, So right now, I give you Alabama legend, Jezreel. Goddamn it, walk on around here. What up, man?
What it do?
What's happening? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, man.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
welcome
No doubt.
to another episode of Barbershop Stories, the podcast. 116, know what I mean? Jezreel is on the scene. God damn it. And we don't
Already.
pop beans because we don't do that. Nigga, screw that.
Yeah.
Nigga, who that? Nigga, you that. Nigga. Right here in the center. Sammy knows over there. He's a winner. What we gonna do with a shop with the crew? K1 on the video. Nigga, what it do? That shit don't get no hard. Nigga,
We gonna leave all the rapping to Benny Mac.
Yeah, I mean,
Benny Mac.
From time to time.
Sign him.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Goddamn Barbershop Record, baby. What's happening? But yeah, and that's Sammy No-Nos over there, man,
Yes, sir. We're going to keep that info for you, man. We got Jezreel up in the house tonight, man. What I finna say, man, somebody from back in the day, but the present time also. So he tell us, man, he got some new stuff to drop on him, man, and that's what we're going to get down to. We're going to walk all the way back, though, and walk it all the way back to present day to make sure they...
How far back you willing to go?
Hey, 94.
94.
Woo, we go back farther than that.
We can't go back a little further.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to singing time.
We go back to 93.
I guess you ain't singing time.
Hold on, man. Let's see how far.
That go to
93 right here.
Okay, let's get it then.
93.
Life is a hard head. It's just an EP, but what I'm saying. Nevertheless, it was 93.
Ain't no doubt.
And speaking of 93,
That was 93.
there's some folks out there watching it wasn't even born when that dropped.
Right.
They were born in 2000. They just 24. They wasn't even around.
A lot of niggas say they put in the work, They say they put in the work, but
I broke them jewel cases out.
nigga, if you ain't been rocking since cassette tapes, nigga,
You know that right there? That's an artifact, man.
yeah, man.
That's
I ain't even
a
told the
real
plastic
artifact.
off.
Felt like he set a
nigga.
skull up,
Yeah.
skull up there.
I ain't even told the plastic. This is mint condition.
That's an
It's
artifact.
mint condition. The plastic ain't.
Oh,
even
that's better than mint.
You
know
gonna
what
be
I'm saying?
around the
This the
Smithsonian
first album.
about that.
Perfect
This
condition.
the first complete album. It was on cassette and CD. This was like Sick and Tired of Being Broke was the first complete album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We
What's that?
was gonna dive down in there, but you dove on in there.
Oh yeah. I just want to know how far back you want to go, my
Yeah.
nigga, because we can go.
And I said to the folks, but you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like you said, I kind of heard you and Sonny chopping that up early
Right.
before the show about you did have an EP before Sick and Tired of Being Broke dropped.
Yeah.
back
That
in
was
94.
Life is a Hard Head.
Okay.
At the end of Sick and Tired.
Okay, all right. You know, we're gonna get back to the introductory part, but was there anything off of that first EP that went just was broadcast out there like Sick and Tired
Well-
Men Broke? Cause Sick and Tired hit the radio. You know, radio play for an artist from around the way was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoa back then.
Sure,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
But
Super
now
Bowl.
on the radio tip. Now, Sick and Tired started the radio for me. You know what I'm saying? But
What it is.
the underground was on fire
That what got you bubbling.
off that EP with that Life as a Hardhead.
Yeah.
That track right there.
Yeah.
Man, they went nuts when they heard that shit, you know. And then they was bass heads. I had plenty of bass in my music.
That was
Then I
it.
was spitting. I was spitting before my
Yeah,
time. You
spitting.
feel me? You know, I was ahead of my time a long time ago. You know, not to toot my own horn, but you know, the shit I was saying was like,
Shit, who
I done called through some of them albums.
Who
That
got
one
you,
out, I
goddamn?
didn't, but everything after that.
yeah. But radio play came about in '94. I was hollering at that's when 92.9 played rap music. You know what I'm saying? TUG. They don't even play rap music now.
93
you know.
TUG.
A lot of
But,
people forgot about that.
Yeah, they forgot about
Yeah.
that. See, white boy Steve Sloan, cool white boy. You know,
Hello, Steve.
I went to a bunch of brothers on the radio station and stuff, trying to get my shit played. But white boy gave me the break.
That's what it is.
Steve Sloan, I'll never forget his name. Permanent stain on my
Yeah,
brain.
Steve
And
Sloan
look,
still around, too.
everybody else who I asked to play it first followed suit when it went #1 on the chart. #1 on the radio station on Steve Sloan's show. Everybody else just piggybacked
Oh,
off
yeah,
him,
yeah.
and then they played it.
Oh,
After
yeah.
I already asked
Yeah.
them,
Oh yeah, That's
And they
normally
didn't
how-
play.
that's normally
That's
how
what
it
you
go,
want.
you
unfortunately.
feel me? But I took it
So I
how
had to say
I
that's
take
what
it
you
any way
want.
I can get it.
Yeah.
But he proved to him that it was radio ready, and it was something definitely put on the radio. And but I really shopped the song "So Many Tears," the one I did for my mom. You know, that's the one I gave Steve Sloan, but I ended up giving them the whole album because I didn't have no singles out of it. So I gave him the one I wanted to play with "So Many Tears," the one I did for my mom. But
But you
I kind of
picked
got upset with him because he picked the one he wanted to pick, but he explained to me. That's when I
So-
learned that the long interludes in front of the songs is not good for radio. It throws the mix off. So he explained to me. He said, "Man, look, you know, so many tears come on with the long interlude, and I'm mixing songs in. I can't, you know, it's gonna kill the mix.
Drop that shit
But
in.
Sick and Tired, bang right in with the hook. Sick and tired of being broke. You know what I'm saying? That's what. And he taught me that. So when I started doing my future songs, I started incorporating the hook in first because I understood that.
Crafting around
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you'll slow the mix down.
What
if you
the- what
don't.
the DJ
yeah.
wanted.
But he taught me that. Yeah, Steve Sloan, I thank him for that. He gave me a little bit of knowledge
Steve Sloan, shout out
on
to Steve Sloan.
how to set your track up to be radio ready to throw it in with the mix. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you want to put a whole interlude in the beginning of the song, and it's harder to get it played like that. You know.
So what inspired you to even do music? Because I know even before, because we hearing like right now, boom, it was there, boom, radio, boom, Steve Sloan. But what made you say, you know what, man, I'm gonna fuck with this rap? Because at that time in the early '90s, it was possible, but not nearly like it is now. It was
Right,
way
right,
more difficult
right.
to get off in the music
And say
scene
that
then.
again. Say it again.
What that?
Say
What
that
it was-
again
what it
now
was
because
way
I
more difficult.
think that went over their head.
Yeah, it was way more difficult to get
Right,
music then
that
because
part.
you had to have a real budget or you had to have a real hookup.
It wasn't no internet.
Yeah, it wasn't no
Wasn't no
internet.
internet.
You had to get off. Had to
Wasn't
get
no
up off-
internet. You had to get in the
you had to
trench.
get it.
You had to get in the trench.
That's when if you mess around
Yeah.
and bend the corner with 5,000
Hey.
flyers and some posters,
Hey,
boy, you was that nigga.
another thing, Ben, another thing. Wasn't no punching in either, was it?
Oh
Wasn't no punching in. You gonna say your whole verse, you mess up one word, you gotta say the whole verse over.
Hey,
again.
so
rewind.
they're gonna cost you more.
Nigga, I was
So you
recording back on 8
For the
track,
Pro
man.
Tools.
gotta have it together, man.
I was recording reel to reel, you know what I'm saying? When it was hard, but it was fun and you definitely had to have your wind together, cause you had to know how to breathe back then. Now you can just punch in. You can smoke cigarettes and everything. Just punch in. It don't even matter. It ain't even
Standing
hard.
out
You
rapping
feel
with
me?
one of them boys.
Yeah. I see people in the studio rapping with a cigarette in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, back then it was real.
They
and it
taking
was
advantage of it.
Yeah. You really had to
Convenience.
have some talent back then. You know?
Yeah.
Not saying these guys nowadays ain't got no talent, cause I done heard some fire shit since I've been out. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. Back in now, like I was saying about Steve Sloan teaching me about the radio play and how to set it up. Man, that was a gem he gave. And I was mad at him because he ain't played the song I wanted him to play. Come to find out, the whole while he playing this song, I'm in jail. Acting, I'm in jail now. I'm in jail. Song and blew the fuck up. That's when we had we was able to. Can we cuss on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it blew the fuck up.
We get.
I'm in jail.
Cuss words every time.
We had the little cassette players, you know, in the radio, the little headphones in jail. Back then, they let you have that.
The little Walkman.
Yeah, man. I thought my partner there was playing with me and shit and that. Talking about, man, you on the radio? Man, go on with the bullshit, man. I play too much. You know what I'm saying? But I was on the radio, and I first discovered my song was on the radio while I was in jail. And the whole while it had climbed the charts to #1. I'm in jail, bro. I'm not even free. I'm in jail. I ain't gonna even hold you. I was in jail the whole entire time. Soon as I got out of jail, I had a major buzz. I went straight to doing motherfucking shows. You couldn't ask for nothing better.
Shit, boy. Fresh out the bottom, bump to the stage, goddamn boy.
Everything happened to me happened on accident.
Yeah, that was some anticipation to get out there for knowing that it's buzzing. Man, shit, get out there running.
All that shit happened
That's
on
what
accident, bro. I swear for God, I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know. I just knew I liked to
put it in
rap.
the right hand.
I love music. I still love it to this day. It's my first love. You know, my wife told me I had to stop doing music. I might leave. I ain't gonna even hold you. That's my first love. But like I said, man, I ended.
How old were you in 93?
Woo. Is you my partner? Or you an enemy? I tell you what, man, I'm 50 now.
Me too.
Since you want to ask a personal question, then you do the math.
The 93, wait,
That's supposed to be my partner over there. That's a personal question. You know, I don't even look 50. You
Ain't
feel
no
me? I
doubt,
wasn't
man.
going to even tell him how old I was. I was going to leave it a mystery. But it's all good.
Man,
It's all good.
This rapper's damn 60 these days. It's still
Yeah,
going.
Yeah, motherfucker try to look good like this at my age. Shit,
No doubt.
a lot of niggas having a hard time, boy. I see niggas with no teeth, gumming, everything at this age.
They exist
Shit.
now.
So where Jezreel from, man? Well, you know, we
Man,
talked a lot about the music part. You know, we like I said, we're gonna rewind to some of the introductory stuff.
Well, I'm
Like
originally-
said, where you from? What inspires you from the area where you from? You know,
Well,
to get into what you're doing.
My current status is Alabama, it's Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Tuscaloosa.
But I was born in Chicago, Illinois. I never forget the address, 2417 West Adams, apartment 410. That's Rockwell Garden for all y'all who don't know that. That's when the real buildings were standing, you know what I'm saying? Real projects, 13
That's
stories
Chicago
high.
you speaking of.
Yeah, Chi-Town, Chirac.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
West Side, right across from Grant High School.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I moved down south when I was like 13, and I've been here since. You know, I came in on vacation and ended up on probation. I wasn't able to get back out. I just went on, moved in this
On
motherfucker.
stage.
Doing our own
You
sit
know what I'm
down.
saying? 5-year probation here, 4-year probation here, 3-year. You know,
They
do a
said
little time
it done made
probation.
you
You know,
stay.
I was trying to find my way a long way in this motherfucker. But I come to find out real fast the shit you can get away with in the city, it wasn't flying down here. Cause shit, it was
Especially
just a
in no
small
Tuscaloosa.
place, and then it was weird
At
for
that
me.
time, Tuscaloosa was nothing like it is
Man,
now.
it was weird for me to, like in Chicago, I've been knowing motherfuckers their whole life. And I never knew their government name. But when I came down south, everybody knew everybody by first and last name. That was weird for me, dog. That was weird.
Yeah, so-
That was some weird ass shit. I ain't know how to handle that. You
Then
know,
with a few less people in the shop.
Yeah.
right,
Oh, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody nice, speaking and shit. You know that was new. To
They
me,
probably
you
killing
know?
motherfuckers a year up there than they
Yeah.
live in Birmingham.
Yeah, if a nigga speak to you in Chicago, he up to something. You feel me?
Yeah, he on some bullshit.
Yeah, unless he know you personally, but he finna do something to you.
What's up, man?
Ain't no doubt.
Oh shit, that nigga on that bull. Yeah, that hard.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like you moved down at 13. Was you doing music in Chicago?
Nah, I was, man, this is a funny story, but it's real. Like, I used to be like a skating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? We had a little skate crew. Me and my partner Elton and Timothy Ashford, we had like a skate crew. We used to dance and shit on the skate, like you see them motherfuckers dancing on skate.
Okay, on skates. Okay.
Yeah, we used to do that shit, man. And then after a certain time at night, they'll shut the skating ring down at about, they'll take the skates off and give you like an hour of dancing. And I was
Yeah,
one of the
same thing,
rawest, I was one of the rawest break dancers you ever want to see. So I always loved music, whether it was in the dancing form or, you know, the actual production of
You
music.
said break dancing. What year
Man.
this 80s you talking about then? Yeah.
I was cold, bro, and I used to know how to flip and shit, all that shit.
That cardboard down.
Yeah, we throw a cardboard downtown and put a hat down there and make money.
No,
Yeah.
I ain't never got on that cardboard.
Yeah, we used
but I
to
done
do that
watched
shit,
it.
street
Yeah.
performance shit.
That's a real
That
skill.
wasn't
I
much
was
to
just a
you.
little kid,
Yeah.
you know, about 10, 11, 9 years old, out there breakdancing. I was good at that age, you know.
Yeah.
My big brother and them take down there, you know, he'd give us enough for some candy and keep all the goddamn money. But rest his soul, you know what I'm saying?
You know, we seen Carlton, you know, hey.
Shit.
See, everybody said, you know, we seen Carlton, that shit went crazy.
Right.
What name? Alfonso Ribeiro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we called him Carlton now.
Mhm.
When we seen him doing that breakdown, what that was, a Pepsi commercial? Back in the early days,
yeah.
Pepsi, Coke, something like that. He was on or some shit like that.
That was a true skill though.
So it was out
When
before
you-
then, of course, on videos and all that.
Breakdancing kind of like
that was big when we seen him on that commercial
breakdancing kind of like was that bridge way.
with that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it, like that bridge way to actually have neighborhoods to at least pretend to tolerate one another. You feel me? So like breakdancing niggas will come around just long enough to battle that other sector over there. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then something will break out, but you know, most of the time that's the one thing they sanction over there. You know, they used to let and niggas used to dance against this crew and that crew, and man, it was.
We got some cardboard back down there. We'll go ahead and move the
Nah.
We'll move this thing slide out the way. We'll put that cardboard down,
Then
bro.
Sonny Black just exposed my age. Sonny Black just
Our
exposed my
cardboard
age.
down,
You
man.
better go get the cardboard.
I'm gonna go get the cardboard. I'm gonna go get the cardboard.
But you know what'd be even funny? If you fuck around and say, you know what? Bah, bah, hit the floor.
Yeah, jumped
I
up on
fuck
this
around
thing.
I'm out there. Goddamn.
I hit something for you, but I don't know if I'm gonna get up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hell
you
no.
handle it, man. I'm telling you, that shit'll get fun. You get to do it again and be trying to get back in it.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
But I
you know
don't
you can
think
still do it.
I don't think I can handle all that twisting and turn no more, man. Windmilling and penny and all that shit. I can't. Hell no. We used to get down then, boy. It was serious. We took that shit serious.
I remember that breakdown.
That shit was serious as an actual street fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was before
Valiant?
the regulating started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, I swear, man, this is a real,
Yeah, that's a cassette tape. I bought that for a joke.
this
Yeah. Ain't
Smithsonian,
no joke
man.
though,
Look,
man. That means some work was put in.
Smithsonian, man, he'll take 500,000. Just need 10%. He'll take 500,000, and you can take it around the country and put it in a museum. I take
That's
7%.
an indication of sweat off brow,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you
this-
something.
this real
I'm gonna
deal,
tell you
man.
something about this album.
You got
Sick
some
and
more
Tired,
in, man?
Sick and Tired was on CD too, right? Sick and Tired of being broke. I'm gonna tell you something about this a lot of niggas don't know. I heard y'all mention the South, the Midwest, and all this. You know this bitch was all over in Oldenburg, Germany. Oldenburg, Germany.
I can believe.
Japan. All that. You feel me? Like I sold one original, they call it an OG copy. That's what they call it over there in Germany. I sold an original copy of this. No lie, bro. That guy was willing to pay me what I wanted for my last copy of this album. You know, I ain't gonna tell you how much, but it was right after I got out of penitentiary, and I politely parted with that motherfucker because my funds was a little tight. I parted with that motherfucker.
That what it's all for
Yeah.
sale.
But I will tell you though, that guy just hooking up with him. I had a lot of my old work and different albums, and shit. Probably in a 6-month span, I probably made like $6,500 off that one dude in Germany, just off of my old me. Nothing new. He didn't want nothing new. He just wanted the OG shit, the original copies. That's what they got OG shit over there in Germany. Yeah,
man. That's but that's something else though, because I know when anytime you get in arts and entertainment, whether it's comedy, singing, dancing, whatever, is always a trip to see people just enjoying your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go to these studios or you practice on comedy and all that stuff like that, and to you it's fine.
Right.
But to hear a bunch of people like, man, I pay whatever, I do whatever, it's almost like a goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it seems like it's just surreal that
Let me make sure.
it go off like that.
Oh yeah, that's it right here. Not to cut you out, Benny, but you see what that song say right there?
But
KKK.
uh-huh.
That KKK killer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about on that, right? You know, what the funniest shit I ever seen was a white boy come downtown when I was working in the barbershop. He was white. Man, that motherfucker had so many subwoofers and tweeters in his shit, and he was bumping KKKK, nigga. And it just, I'm like, man, it's a white boy. I'm like, man, do you know what he's listening to? You feel me? And, yeah, but that shit funny though, man. But I had a lot of from Birmingham, Selma, Mississippi. Like Birmingham, like supported me like I was from fucking Birmingham.
Oh, yeah, I
You
remember.
know, people used to think I was from Birmingham because I used to stay up here so much, and they say Birmingham niggas do something to you or something. Man, they ain't did shit to me, but help me. I've been up in Birmingham. I've been fucking with Birmingham niggas since I can remember. I came to Birmingham. It's just like I stepped into a wealthy place when I hit Birmingham. Be it the streets or be it the music, you know what I'm saying? Like Birmingham was my thing, and for some reason or another, Birmingham always embraced me, and for that I'm truly grateful. So shout out to Birmingham, you know. Shout out to Montgomery, who embraced me the same way, and Selma. Alabama, man, they embraced me. Mississippi, damn sure embraced me. You know, I used to go up there in Meridian, they had this little park. Man, that bitch was jumping, bro. I'm talking about cars, old niggas everywhere. You know, police used to have to run them off after a while. It was so packed. It was so packed, like 2 hours, you probably moved 3 feet. Falling behind the car.
Yeah.
You know.
It didn't even matter if it was jumping.
Right, I ain't give a damn because I wasn't planning on moving no way. It was a lot of people I could sell some shit to. So I had them CDs while my brother or somebody else driving. I'd jump out that motherfucker like the police and sell everybody around me a goddamn CD. And they was buying it and they was supporting me. Like, it was just real. I used to go over here to the Platinum Club.
Mm-hmm.
I probably went in the Platinum 2, maybe 3 times in my life.
Still there.
But I was parking lot pimping like a motherfucker. I've been to the parking lot 100,000 times.
Oh yeah.
And I used to stand out in the parking lot and wait till people come out. The Platinum Club over there. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So many niggas in Birmingham. Even when I had something new to sell, they always want to go back to this album. Man, you got a copy of Sick and Tired? You got a copy of Sick and Tired? So I started pressing up. I started pressing up a greatest hits album. You know what I'm saying? With some of the rawest songs that I thought that I had. You know, the ones that I got more response from everybody. And it was a greatest hits album titled The Pioneer. You know, greatest hit. And man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I sold so many of those albums right here in Birmingham, in Tuscaloosa, and Mississippi, Selma. Like, it was just like automatic, bro. Like, Greensboro, Alabama. My bad, I forgot about Greensboro showed a lot of love too. Shout out to Trick and D Field, all y'all twin them up there, all y'all man. What my nigga that used to play baseball up there? Red. I want to say red, but you know what I'm talking about, nigga. Y'all kicked it with me. Y'all showed me much love in y'all town. Took me out, and look, man, nigga in Birmingham told me I was out here. It was about 8. Now it was about 9 or 10 at night. Them little projects up here by the Owls Cross Road before they get close.
Okay, yeah,
Man, I was in that motherfucker, my nigga. You know, I'm in this bitch. Jack Boy stepped to me. I'm trying to sell his ass a CD. I don't give a fuck about him being no Jack Boy. So
Take one of these
first thing
CDs.
he do when he stepped down on me, he look at me crazy. I look back at him and say, hey man, look here, I'm out here promoting my music. Woo, woo. You know what this nigga asked me, man? He flat out at me. You ain't scared you gonna get jacked or nothing out here, man, little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I said that, goddamn.
You know what I told that nigga, man?
What?
I couldn't tell him nothing else. He had me. You feel me? He had me. I ain't even had no pole on me or nothing. I was just out there in my, in my motion, man. I was trying to move my arm. I wanted to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't giving a fuck about getting jacked. None of that. None of that was on my
Make it.
mind.
Yeah.
So did
Only thing that was on my mind is like this a sack of weed, and I need to sell this to the next nigga that want a sack of weed.
Did the Jack Boy buy one?
Let me tell you something. He did something way better than that. One of the realest niggas I ever met, and one of the niggas that kind of like ruffled my feathers a little bit out there because he caught me out guard. Feel me? So he said, you ain't scared you gonna get jacked out here, little nigga? I always been like a little slim, 145, 150 pound nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga stepped down on me. I'm like, shit, my nigga, for real, I ain't even come out here to get jacked, my nigga. I came out here to ask y'all nigga for y'all support. I ain't want to send nobody else because that ain't real. I wanted to come ask y'all in person. I came out here for y'all to help me, not hurt me. Man, that nigga told me,
Nothing.
follow me. Now I'm knowing it's a Jack Boy, but at this point I'm all in. Said fuck it, he ain't jacked me yet. So this nigga took me around the whole Birmingham, all the hot spots, making niggas buy my CD, dog. It's like the nigga had juice. Like the nigga took me around and like, hey man, little partner here, woo woo, from Tuscaloosa, woo woo. And it's like when he spoke, niggas listened. And they was buying it. And then I think one of them niggas introduced me to Stonehead Records over in Stonehead Plaza. Man, Stone was so cool. That's back when he had that Corvette, the old school Corvette, with the kit up under the Ferrari kit up under that motherfucker. But Stone had he got a lot of my shit in there on consignment. But it was playing on the radio by now.
Oh man. So
And man, that motherfucker, it was taking me too long to bring him CDs. You know what he started doing? Buying them from me up front. Like before I order, he'll buy them from me. Then he hooked me up with Music and More. And Music and More, Mr. Rashid, that's when Mr. Rashid was living. And I killed and all rest in peace, Mr. Rashid. This guy helped me more than I could imagine, like he was a father or something to me, man. Like everything that happened to me. Remember what I said. Everything that happened to me happened on accident. I just say it was a blessing. Cause I'm telling you, dog, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. On God, I did. I didn't. I just was selling this bitch like it was a sack of weed out the trunk of my car. And I was making leeway. Everything that I got to push me further, I got because I was out here selling the CDs. Like it came to me. But I always bump into somebody and sell somebody a CD that could put me in a better situation. And in this case, it was Mr. Rashid and Stonehead Records over there in that plaza. And Mr. Rashid had like 2-3 stores. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The main one I used to go to is over there by Arkadelphia. Yeah, over there by Arkadelphia I used to go to. But man, Mr. Rashid was so cool. Mr. Rashid about $400-500 a sick and tired of being broke up front. He knew they was gonna sell. Cause like I said, Birmingham supported me way more than anybody I can imagine that I seen with my own eyes. Because if he moving these many units and paying for them up front, that allowed me to not tie up my finances, to keep keep my money in circulating the way it needs to do, where it needs to circulate, so that I can make forward progress. Man, Mr. Rashid, it was so cool. Him and his sons, like whatever I brought them in there, they buy upfront cash. They ain't even sold it yet, though. Like they give me the cash for it and say go and reorder. Make sure you keep us in mind when you get your new order. Man, I come back, that motherfucker, they probably had like 100, maybe sometime 80, 100, maybe 150 CDs left out of the 500. Now this is when it take a few days to get back. You know, about a week time to get back on a reorder. Man, they ready to order again, dog. Like, and then I had a African head shop in Montgomery. They did the same shit with me, man. Like, a lot of people just helped me. It was another dude in Montgomery. He ain't even no record store. I forgot his name. He was a cool brother. I lost a lot of these contacts when I went to prison too, and I hate that. But these was people that really was trying to help me that had no reason whatsoever to help me. Like Lord just pulled them in my space and they helped me. And I'm thankful for it. But this nigga used to jump CDs out of white van, like mix CDs. You remember niggas used to make mix CDs and shit?
Oh yeah.
This motherfucker seen how many CDs I was selling out there or just my shit. He said, hold on, bro. You know, because I was kind of stepping on his toe, but I wasn't trying to. I'm trying to get my music out. He said, man, what you want for them CDs, man? Because, you know, really, I sell all the CDs out here. I said, I'm glad you asked. And I gave him a deal. I made sure I double up on my profit, make me about 2-3 times my money. And I said, I sell you a box of 100 for blase, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? He said, well, let me see. I said, I'll tell you what. Sit right here for a minute. Move a few of them. He said, nah, man, I have to, I have to see how they sell it first. I said, all right, just sit right there. Man, I stopped about 10 niggas, man, sold them bitches on the spot. And it wasn't because they knew what the music was. It's because I unwrapped that bitch and tell them put it in.
Yeah, put it in.
Man, niggas had systems back then. My shit had all that bass in it. Then I was spitting back then at a young age. And it'll sell itself. I had a product that would literally sell itself. And I ain't saying it just because it was mine, but it literally sold itself.
It did.
You know what I'm saying?
The history showed that it did. It showed
that
it
nigga,
did, man.
he couldn't take it no more. He said, man, give me them damn CDs, man. Go on back to Tuscaloosa. Give me your number. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to go. I ain't have to go back to Montgomery no more.
That's what. Hey,
He
but
used to call me. I used to mail him what he need or meet him halfway. Well, however bad he needed,
like that, I pull
and
right
he'll buy what he needed from me, and he'll sew up Montgomery for me. So now I really had like a damn distribution team of different people that, once again, I ain't know how the hell I got them. Now they just came because I was digging in. Yeah,
But you was out there
that's how
pushing
that
it.
shit happened.
You was out there pushing it, and it was on the radio, and you was out there pushing it. And I think that combination is a dangerous combination when you out there moving, because having it sitting on a shelf or just saying you got other people out there moving, and sometimes that ain't gonna have the impact of you yourself. Boom, pulling up on somebody with that CD, breaking it out, dog. You know what I'm saying? That was back in that time when it was just CDs. You know what I'm saying? No internet help.
Ain't
No other help but hand to hand until you get a DJ that fuck with you. Which was, like we just said earlier, slim time to none down here in this region, you know what I'm saying?
How you think you get a, not to cut you out, but what you think the process is to get a nationwide distribution deal? If you had to say so yourself. What you think? I'm gonna show you how shit happened for me. I still don't know the way to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue. But I can tell you how I got it.
Working.
Yeah.
Man, look. You remember when Blockbusters used to sell music? You feel me?
Yeah.
Up there in Tuscaloosa. They had Blockbusters over there in the same plaza where Kinko's was. I went and stole that fucking man. It was on the radio then. I was like, hey man, y'all got this sick and tired of being broke in here? He said, no, man, everybody been looking for that, man. I don't know, man. You find out where to get it from. I said, shit, I know where you can get it from. He said, well, I said, you can get it from me. I said, I'm Jezreel.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So he said, no. He said, what's the name of your distribution company? I said, that was foreign language to me then. Oh, the fuck, no, what is distribution company? You know what I'm saying? I'm distributing these motherfuckers. I'm talking like a nigga that been in the streets. I was like, nigga, I am distributing these motherfuckers. What you mean? I said, I'm gonna give you a deal on them, nigga. I'm trying to pop my shit. He said, no, we cannot carry them in Blockbusters on consignment. We can't do that. That ain't how Blockbuster operate. Now, anybody think I'm lying, check it out for yourself. Do the research. Now, the motherfucker behind the counter said, I'm not supposed to do this.
Count them here.
He ain't gave me no number. He ain't take no CD. He called Big State, the distribution company. I can tell y'all now because they stole clothes down. He ain't gonna get no trouble. Now, he called Big State Distribution. That's before all the lawsuits and shit they went through. But, you know, y'all know what happened with Big State. All right, but he called him on the phone, hand me the phone. He said, man, I'm not supposed to do this, so keep this on the hush. Hand me the goddamn phone. Just like that, I got a nationwide distribution deal. And I still don't understand how to get one. You feel me? If I had to try to shop for one my goddamn self. You know what I mean? But everything that happened to me, it fell in my lap because I was working. So that's why I be telling these guys, these young guys, I see so many young guys around there, man, that's really good, man. Like in the city, man. Just in my city alone, man. It's some monsters.
You gotta come out of T-Town and
it's
run into
some
1,000.
monsters. When I tell you them young niggas fire, but I tell them it goes way far beyond you being talented. Now, that's the easy part. Now, how you gonna make these other motherfuckers believe the same shit you believe?
And what's crazy is
gotta
being
put the work
talented
in.
ain't even easy. And then you saying that's the easy part.
Man, I
Being
some
talented
young
ain't
niggas.
ain't easy in itself.
I done seen some young
You gotta
niggas
work
out
to
there,
be talented.
I done seen some young niggas out there in Tuscaloosa, man. Like, I'm just gonna call it Lil Perk Jones, Lil Temple, or goddamn Lil Sean. You feel me? Like them young niggas, like they really fight. Lil J.I.G. Them little boys, man. Lil Roll got a little crew over there. Then you got nigga made the Guy Daniels, all them niggas, Big Boy Entertainment, all them. Like,
Where you from in Tuscaloosa? Like what area? Cause we know
I'm from
in
the east
Birmingham,
side.
we know T-Town.
I'm
You know,
from the
you
east
know
side.
Northport and different stuff that you hear.
Yeah, I'm from the east side.
Break it down and
I'm
tell
from
us.
the east side,
No,
the
man.
camp. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
The east side is what they call. Cause I done heard you. I remember hearing you say the camp.
between
back in the day.
Alberta City and the camp, I'm from like really both of them areas. I stayed in Alberta for like maybe a year when I first moved down.
This in the inner city, Tuscaloosa.
Right. But we stayed with like a cousin or something when I first moved down there, so I didn't really count that residence because we was really staying with a motherfucker to get on our feet. You know, we fucked up when I first came down south.
So the east side of Tuscaloosa will be this way. Will be when you first get there from here, right?
Like when you first
Yeah.
no.
This a-
No.
You see what I'm saying? You coming.
That's actually McFarland. That's more the north.
Well, I know you're coming to McFarland, but that'll be more back toward this way.
Like when
the
you
east
when
side
you
of
come up
Tuscaloosa.
McFarland,
Because you're going west.
when you
nigga.
get off
Exactly.
on McFarland, just go right. When you go right, time you hit that DCH bridge and
You
go
gonna
right again,
You
you finna
have
enter
been
the
up.
east, baby.
I guess.
You finna enter the
I know
east.
what you're
You
talking
know what I'm
about.
saying?
I
Once
got
you enter the east,
I
bro,
just-
you to enter the real sector.
So it's just the
Yeah,
upper east
Yeah,
side, get
it's
on
some
the
real,
freeway. Huh?
Yeah.
some real
Call-
talented young brothers on the east side.
Cottondale ain't Tuscaloosa yet, is it?
Yeah.
Cottondale, you
Well,
okay?
well, if you put, it's Cottondale.
It's Tuscaloosa County.
But
Okay, it's
Tuscaloosa
Cottondale.
County.
Yeah, you
It's
getting into
Tuscaloosa
Tuscaloosa.
County.
See, cause it used to remember back in the day, dog. We used to ride down all that. It used to seem like it took a while to get to Tuscaloosa. Now you
Yeah.
jump on that freeway, man. It seems like you be in
Yeah.
Tuscaloosa in 20 minutes,
There's
man.
more to look at now.
There's more to look
That's
at
all.
now on
There's
that,
more to
yeah.
look at.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're out the east side. So Northport would be north side, and what's the west side area? You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, shit, man, you got some shit on the west side now. It's some real niggas on the west side now. Like I was telling you, West End. You got you got over there. What's that? By the Hughes Center, all that area right there, all that shit over there, right there. Like if you ain't from the west side, don't go around that motherfucker playing at all. Cause it just seemed like the
I
west
think the
sast of
west side,
every
every
it just
town.
seemed like the west side of every town.
Same way.
is- But you know what? I thank
It ain't
I
regular
thank
now.
God that a lot of niggas from east side of town, cause I was never a nigga that was into a bunch of shit with niggas. You know, I always try to keep it real with niggas and help niggas where I can. And I ain't used to hold information from niggas if I could help them and show them what I did. Whatever I did know, I didn't mind, enlightening a nigga because, it was given to me so freely. So why would I withhold such crucial information to help a motherfucker in his righteous endeavors? That would make me a hater with. So I didn't withhold information. I didn't charge a nigga for the information. I was hoping and praying that they took the information and used it to their benefit and excel in life because that's what real niggas do. You feel me? So a lot of niggas, they took the information and they really did something with it, and I was proud of them, and I'm glad to see them still doing something to this day. But some niggas, they think they tricking you out the information. Like, nigga, I would have gave you this shit for free. Some niggas will befriend you and everything to get that information.
Yeah.
Barbershop Stories, the
Still
podcast,
snake you out in
episode
there.
116. We're sitting here with the legendary Jezreel. Now back to you, Jezreel.
Yeah, now look, let's keep going. Now this album here.
Order the album for though. Okay, Life as a Hardhead with Ferg. Then Sick and Tired.
Yeah.
Then what we at after
Hold
Sick and Tired?
Then it was Stuck in the Game, but I ain't got that.
Stuck
It was
in
like
the
another
Game.
EP called Stuck in the Game.
But hold on. But let's do this first, though. Let's do this first before we go too far. On the first one, Life as a Hardhead, was it just you or was anybody else on there with you?
Nah, it really was just me on here, and but I had lyric singing on him. You know what I'm saying? And hold up, the ghetto got me guessing. Pika Tron, she was singing on him, and thanks for the fame. Me and Walt Swift. To the niggas, that was one of them ones. Like I said, I always used to do real shit, man. Like, niggas want to hear their name or something, So all the niggas I grew up with and shit like that, to the niggas was just like a beat playing and me hollering out a bunch of niggas' name. And boy, they love it. They be wanting this. I could sell this to them niggas for its price. Yeah. They just want to hear their name. You know what I'm saying? And Life is a hardhead ghetto ass nigga. But it was really just me, Walt Swift, and like Pika.
What about the Sick and
did
Tired
sing.
album? You have any features on there of anybody?
Sick and Tired, man. Every album since Life is a Hardhead, I always found that collaboration was good for the advancement of your craft. I'm gonna say that again. I found that collaboration was a necessity for the advancement of your craft because, like I told y'all,
You grow them branches.
man,
Yeah,
it's some niggas, man.
Exactly.
It's some niggas that ain't putting back into their craft that's really fucking rapping, bro. They just want to rap on somebody's song, but they don't want to put that money behind it. But they,
Say it.
I'm gonna say it here on air. A lot of them niggas were way better than me, bro. Oh God, but they wouldn't put the money behind their talent. And I knew that they was way better than me, and I used to like to collaborate with guys like that because it brought the best out of me. Cause I was I'm real competitive.
Wasn't scared of it, wasn't finna hate on it.
Nah, I wasn't hating on it. It's
ring with you.
like a friendly competition.
Yeah.
I want to see if I could stand up with the best of the best. and at the time I was running into the best of the best, you know, like niggas like Zig and all them gangster players, POW, you know, JIG and them, Rome, all them niggas that was on my album, man, you know, and some of y'all miss, man, I collaborate. Look, Killer Cole, man, all them niggas, man, like, they was really fire. Like, they was really fire. Some of them were investing in their craft.
Yeah.
So, not
Yeah,
just because but
Try to shout
but like I
everybody.
said, like I did work with Lil Sean, Lil Temple. I did work with Big Boy Entertainment, man. Like, I done seen some talent. And I really had to rap
Mm-hmm. So
when I rap with a lot of them niggas, bro. Like, they rapping.
What about when it came down to production? Who was your go-to, or some of the producers that you mainly used during your run?
Man, you know what, man? I used a lot of different producers, but, you know, Walt Swift was by far the most repetitive producer I ever used in my career, because me and Walt Swift had a personal relationship. Like, we was like brothers, you know what I'm saying? You know. And
Walt Swift.
Yeah, but you know, Walt Swift, I got a lot of respect for Walt Swift. Now, if I had to say something about that man, like, out of all the people I done dealt with in my career, like, he's one of the most honest, like, he ain't finna bullshit you, you know, he ain't finna take nothing from you, and he's fair.
T-Town or Birmingham, Walt Swift?
Yeah, T-Town.
Okay.
Now, Walt Swift, he just was an honest dude, you know, like, when I was doing the time, money in the bank and stuff like that, we had a joint account. I get out, nothing's missing, nothing funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like you ain't gotta put no paperwork with this nigga. The nigga gonna do what he say.
1,000, yeah.
And yeah, he was 1,000 before that terminology even came about. You know what I'm saying? Walt Swift, I did work with Vito, rest in peace, Vito. I did a lot of work with Rock House. You know, Rock House, y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sonny Black,
That was
Big Bird.
Weight of This World album,
Weight of
right?
This World, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, you
Weight
got
of
that
This
Weight of This World with
Still
you?
Weight of This
big,
World,
man, still
Sonny
big.
Black, them.
Do
over
your
there.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, this is what I signed a deal on and got my
Okay.
black ass sent to penitentiary before I could see it out.
But that Do Your Thing,
You know
I
what I'm
remember, who produced that Do Your Thing?
Do your thing.
If I can remember, wasn't it?
Do that thing. Wasn't that Sonny Black
They
track?
call himself dude from the barbershop now, but the name T Steel.
T Steel did that. Do that thing.
They Do Your Thing.
So
really,
Sonny-
I really like that one.
Sonny Black did that. Get the dope, didn't he? That.
I know. Yeah, I know.
We did a few of them,
How many tracks did you
Yeah.
do in Rock House Studio on there?
That go all night. Sonny Black did that. Get the dope.
Okay.
Yeah,
SLP up in there.
SLP and that. You know. Oh yeah, I forgot about SLP.
SLP.
Yeah,
R.I.P.,
Big
man.
G Entertainment out of Huntsville, man. I was all in Huntsville collabing with these niggas, man. Like, I was
Long
everywhere,
time.
like, but I was initially out selling CDs, and I end up recording a couple songs with niggas. Wow, man, they motherfucking town. I'm supposed to be selling CDs. Like, I
Yeah, I was
didn't,
supposed to go
wasn't
there.
nothing planned, nothing. It wasn't no scheduling, none of that
Well.
shit. I was just a free balling ass nigga. I just did what I wanted to do, and I was having fun doing it. I was
Yeah.
meeting good people.
I remember getting off, leaving the shop early that day,
Right.
man. I think everybody else had left a little earlier than me,
Right.
but leaving the shop early that day, you did do your thing video down in Tuscaloosa. It's like
Yeah.
when video
Yeah.
shoot was like,
Big.
you ain't hear nothing about nobody doing that in Alabama too tough. Now I ain't gonna say didn't nobody do one,
Right.
but back then, you know, what year was that, man?
Yeah, that was out in my hood. Out
That
there
had
in the
been
camp.
what,
That was,
03, 02, 01 or something.
Yeah.
I just say you picking now.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
somewhere about 02,
Damn,
03,
What
04.
year? What year? That was
That might-
02 or 03 or something.
Yeah.
Or 04. You know what I'm
That
saying?
camera
But-
was getting around, but it wasn't.
I think that was 02, 03, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something
Yeah,
up
that,
now.
that's on the date right there.
02.
02.
That was it,
Okay.
02, 03.
2002.
What label was
Because
that?
I know
on?
this was
Cause
99.
we was still down there.
Yeah,
Still
exactly.
down the
So
street.
yeah,
That was,
yeah.
Oh,
That was right before we came down here. Then that was the summer that we got ready to come
Yeah,
down
we
here
had a good time, man.
to this shop. Yeah. That's
We had a
what it
good
is,
time,
man. We had a
man.
good time at that shoot, man.
Oh.
Old brother Pruitt.
Oh, Evan Blackman.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day.
That was a good dude, man. You know, I hate I ain't do too good with that guy. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I woo,
Wild.
I wild. Let's just say
you
that.
still on life on the hard head mentally, but
yeah.
you sick and tired of being
But,
broke at the
you
same
know,
time.
If I had to go back and do it over, I would have done better by Edward and Vincent. Those were generally good people
Yeah.
that was trying to help me. Vincent was trying to help me, and he convinced his brother to help me. And at that time, you know, I was doing some everything.
What was the name of the video show
Yeah,
that used to play the videos?
The box.
The box played video, but it was a
Rap City. The
no,
basement?
bro. This video
Oh,
this show was more local. I don't know if that.
Johnny
Beats.
It was here in
Bama's Entertainment
Alabama.
and
Yeah,
Talent
it was based in
Showcase.
Alabama.
Okay, now
It was a video show.
Johnny
Beats.
T.
It was called Beats.
Was it Johnny T?
Bama,
Oh,
You know, Johnny
Bama's
T had a
Entertainment
pretty-
and Talent Showcase.
okay.
Bobby T. Bobby T.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I meant. I called
Yeah,
him
but it
Johnny
was
T.
called
No,
Beats.
no, this
What
out the
he
Bobby
talking
T.
about is
Okay, you
Beats.
saying Bobby
He
T.
talking
Yeah,
about
this out the
Beats.
Bobby
I'm
T
telling you
show.
what he talking about. Beats.
This out the Bobby T.
Now, funny you should say that because Vincent Pruitt, which was Edward Pruitt's little brother, who signed me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
The label out of New York. I met
What label
him.
was you on? Before you go too far, what label was
The Archangel Entertainment.
Yeah, Dark Angel,
Yeah,
yeah.
The
Well, we
Archangel.
used to say, okay.
Yeah,
The
I
Archangel
thought-
meaning
I used to
Most High.
always say dark, but
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
guess
no,
the way
no.
it was spelled out, it looked.
The Ark.
Ark, yeah, I got
Angel
you.
meaning Most High. You
I
feel
got
me?
you. I got you.
The Ark meaning Most High.
That's-
See-
that's
see
what it
I'm saying?
was.
They were real spiritual brothers. They were good people, and I didn't do right by them people.
Mm.
You feel me?
Okay.
Because I was in my mess. But having that being said, I wish I could have a do-over at that, but you can't. You know, it's gone.
Was that
It's gone.
video show produced out of Tuscaloosa though? That's the question I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
That was produced out of Tuscaloosa.
Vincent Pruitt produced that.
Was it a
and-
guy named Ed Towns or
and
somebody?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ed
Vincent
something.
built that show with me in mind. Like these guys were genuine. I ain't do right, man.
Man, it look like I'm reading
But
the
that
history book,
motherfucker,
man.
that motherfucker built that show
Man.
around helping me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And he had this one chick that was perfect for interviewing motherfucker. You know, she was a beautiful black woman, but she was very well spoken, and man, everything them folk did was trying to help.
They were trying to break
me.
something. Yeah.
And they was trying to break that barrier that I couldn't
Yes.
cross on my own.
I remember experiencing a little bit of
But I was still street. The street. I was in the street, right? But it's no excuse. But they had everything I needed to make it happen. But I was shit. When I signed the deal, I was already facing time.
Yeah. So many brother story, man. So
You know,
many brother story.
But the judge told my ass, you should have thought about that.
Mm.
Before I told him what I was doing, and I signed a record deal. And
I done
woo-woo.
changed,
You know,
yeah.
I just need a shot to, probation or something, so I could. Shit, he told me you should have thought about that shit before you did what you did,
Yeah.
and set my black ass right up the road. And
He stand up when he
rest
tells
his
on
peace,
that.
Ed Pruitt. He passed away while I was in penitentiary. The owner of the label, so I didn't have a chance to get back out and make it right with him. You know, he passed away. But I just made
The
a mess.
Archangel.
Yeah, I made a mess of that whole thing. You know, those guys was really genuinely trying to help me, and I just couldn't let my old self go. At the time, I was ignorant then, man. But if I could do it all again with the knowledge that I got now, man, I would have took them for where they need to go, and they would have took me because they was willing to do it.
Mm.
That man was willing to bet his whole savings on me. He believed in me. Yeah. Him and his brother both.
He was doing some things
Yeah.
before, some unprecedented
Good
things
dude,
before
good dude,
here,
good dude.
around
Good
here
dude.
before it happened.
Good dudes that helped me with this album, the Way to This World album. And also now the production. Vito done some of the production, but the the bulk of this production was done by your folk. Rock House Records, Sonny Black, and all them. You know what I'm saying? Big Bird, all of them. T Steel. You had Vito did some tracks. We had Hassan from Atlanta, Georgia, Make It Happen production.
Got damn spit on that. He was featured on that Do Your Thing with you when Johnny on that song.
Yeah. Johnny Goddamn it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Goddamn it.
Woodlawn J now.
Yeah, Woodlawn J. He did.
That was a hot album. Like,
Yeah,
when
it
just
was.
sitting there
It
thinking about it, when
was.
I was looking through the credits, it's like, damn, like, it was like reading a history book.
Yeah, but it was a
Seen
nice
lot
album.
of
That was the
things.
Weight of This World, what we talking about right here. That was 2002. You feel me?
So,
It's a hell of a project.
Jezreel, you with a lot of your music now
I
currently,
did my shit the professional way too, just for the record.
at this point
Yeah.
now, do you digitize and put any of this music online?
Well, that's what we working on now. We got a page up, LMBSG. It's my new. That's our brand, LMBSG. I brought a couple guys from the label with me. You know what I'm saying? And
Try them out. What them nigga name is? What up, Carl?
I'm gonna let
What it do?
that's his Wody right there,
Draped up and dripped down.
and that's Garland.
Okay.
Y'all gonna hear a lot from them too. It's way more than them in our sector, but you know, like I said, them was the two available. We actually work jobs and shit now. We gonna make sure I don't do the shit I did back in the days to fuck up the forward progress. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what happened. But God, huh? Yeah, the platform is on YouTube, LMBSG. You know what I'm saying?
LMBSG. Say it again in the camera so they can make sure they got it. All right.
LMBSG. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
make
that's
sure,
that,
make
that,
sure you
that,
check it
that,
out and subscribe.
that stand for Love My Brother, Solid God.
Okay.
You know, it's a huge. I'm gonna let my little Wody explain that to him right
Yeah,
quick.
come on
man.
over here, man.
Come on over here and explain
Come on
that to
over
him. Give him a breakdown of the history, because
Get this spot right there, bro.
he and my other cuz, his big brother, No Trend, they came up with the concept, and I just like, we thinking of a name. I'm like, man, that's it right there. You feel me? We going with that.
Love my brothers.
But run that to
Yeah,
him.
Love My Brother, Solid God. It's like growth, because we was LMB, YSG. We was young Solid Gods.
Okay.
It's just the growth we seen in each other. You feel me? Love My Brother, we never broke apart. All the bullshit came towards us. We never separated. We never let nothing get between us.
Okay.
That part.
So what we expecting out of LMBSG?
LMBSG.
I'm trying to catch it, tongue twist a little bit.
Yeah.
But what can we expect in the near future? The coming future? What can we expect out of LMBSG, man?
A lot of visual, a lot of work.
Okay. Music? Are we doing film? Music?
Music.
What, entertainment? Okay. All right.
A lot of visuals. You know, we're gonna try to put the best we can out.
I got you, man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Nah.
Is there anything we can check out now?
Oh yeah.
That
Oh
y'all?
yeah.
Okay, there's another brother.
We got videos online right now. You can check out. But this Garland right here.
Okay, that's what it is, man. Hey,
It's
you
God.
can probably introduce
It's God.
yourself on Barbershop Story, man. Everybody see we rocking with LMBSG up here. Barbershop Story,
Shout
man.
out Barbershop Stories.
Shut up.
What it is, y'all can kind of tell him who y'all are. I know he kind of introduced himself when he walked up, or did you?
No, I didn't.
All right, well, introduce yourself, man. You introduce the label or the brand that you represent. But, tell them a little something about yourself and what they can find and where they can find it at. Oh,
It's Wody.
It's
I'm part
Wody.
of LMBSG. You know, I come from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. East side of town to be exact. You know, been rapping since I was 13 years old, 25 now. So I really know what's going on. You know, I ain't really too aware on a lot of shit in the music, but I know a lot.
All right, LMBSG. Now, this one question I know that most folks want to know is always gonna be spit stuff. It always got to be. That just always been so fascinating to me because I'm a rap fan. You know, like I said, I was born in the late 70s. So watching rap and develop what it is, freestyling was always so
just special. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just 7, 8 bar, 4 bar, 8 bars, because it's like, okay.
Go get it, man.
So
Go get it.
what happened, man?
Go get it,
know,
God.
hey,
Get it?
You know, hey, people want
Yeah.
to see it. They don't
Go
want
get
to
it.
see it.
Okay, who we got here? Man? He like he been break out spitting. I see him rubbing that
Go
beard.
get it, God.
We got it.
I'm Garland, LMBSG. I actually just started rapping. I was just wanting to be a hype man, and then one day I just said, let's make a song, and hey, I just started after that.
He being humble.
Yes,
Let me break it down to you. Let me break it down to you how T.I. is. Now, what he said is correct. He telling the truth, but he being humble. I never in my life seen a motherfucker progress as fast as I seen him progress. It's like he had a burning desire to do music.
Shit, that what it is now.
But he talking about he just wanna just be the hype man and shit. And did it with no hate.
Yeah.
For real, he did that shit with no hate, bro. Like he was doing that shit. He didn't give a fuck about you getting
Yeah.
See, that's what the niggas around me, that's what LMBSG stand for. See, we on something else. We ain't on that, he getting all the attention. We ain't on none of that, bro. Ain't nobody even over this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like nobody's over this. We just a bunch of brothers that linked up together and we getting money. No titles. Titles is a form of division to me. And then let me explain myself. You feel me? Like organizations, although we find ourselves doing what we do, nevertheless, it's a form of division. The black man is the most dominant species on the face of this earth. But he'll never reach his true potential as long as we're divided, because divided they can conquer us. But if niggas ever wake the fuck up and tune in with each other, I'm talking about I don't give a fuck what set you claim. Just imagine if they said, not fuck they said, not that, but they said, let's set that aside for a second. Let's see how strong we are. We know how strong we are, just our set alone, but let's see how strong we are like that.
Doing something positive.
Man, you gonna see these motherfuckers get nervous around here if niggas get in tune like that. But they know chances are slim to none for niggas to bond that way. So we set our brand up on these type of principles. So we do away with titles and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we do away
Everybody
the
work.
ego, we do away all that. Look, man. The only album out right now is mine. But we don't give a fuck who album it is. We all move it. We all split it equally. That's how we rocking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a position to play. Them facts, big facts. As long as you play your position, it don't matter who doing all the goddamn rapping. It don't matter. You feel me? So we try not to bother ourselves with shit that don't matter. Like it don't matter who rapping. It don't matter. Somebody gotta watch my back. Somebody gotta tote this speaker. Somebody gotta go get the folks over here. Somebody gotta move that. All is playing a major position. Whether it's big or small, it don't matter. And all is gonna eat the same. I got this concept off a picture I seen on the internet. These niggas had Jerry curl, my nigga. This how old this shit was. All them niggas in that crew was still just like you with their arms folded. Gold chain, nice clothes. Every single one of them. Not one nigga with gold chain showing his money. Nah, we don't want to be that. We want to be the niggas. All the niggas got shit. You feel me? Everybody in the crew got something, because it don't symbolize that all us getting money. It symbolizes that we unified, one unified front. You see what I'm saying? Everybody eating. Ain't nobody starving. Why in the fuck should I eat steak and he eating chicken. That don't make sense. If he with me, he with me.
We eat together.
We eat together. You know what I'm saying? If I can't buy 2 steaks, then I don't need to be eating no motherfucking steak.
Till you just get too bad.
That's how I see it. Or we split the motherfucking steak we got.
Right.
So that's the concept. That's what LMBSG. That's the principles we based upon. We ain't trying to. I ain't trying to eat more than my brother here. It just ain't. It ain't. Now what my brother do with his money when he get it, that's on him.
Right.
You feel me? Now he gonna have to be responsible to govern this shit. You know what I'm saying? But for us to come to eat, like we all eat the same plate. We eat
When we
together.
say the only album out now is yours. What album is that? That album you got that one with you, or that can you find that online?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. The name of this album is Legend, but you can find a few of the videos that we did off of Legend online. I mean,
Okay.
I don't
That's
know if y'all
leading up
got.
to the
I
album.
don't know if y'all got a way of playing that, but
Yeah, Legends on Legends.
Legend,
Yeah, play it for you.
that is hard.
I got a couple
Like
songs also.
it's won't you play that song with us on there together?
To go get it.
What up?
Go get it.
Find that link to it.
Go get it.
Cause,
Bluetooth connected.
no, that we got the video to. He finna play the
Trust
video.
me, let me know.
Either Trap or Let Me Know, one of them. It's 2 videos up there I want y'all to check out. We got that Trap and that Let Me Know. Like, them guys, they holding their own now.
So what's the name of the song?
One of them Trap and one of them Let Me Know.
Trap was the artist.
Garland and Jezreel.
Garden, G-A-R-L-A-N.
L-A-N-D.
Yeah, that's him right here. Garland, that's my brother.
Where'd you get the name Jezreel?
Man, that's my government name, man. I ain't even like that name until I started rapping.
Unique though,
Man,
That's why I-
people used to talk about my name since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. So I thought it would be humorous to make that name big and rub it in their motherfucking face.
Trap.
You know, I used to go by J Ski as a rap name. You know what I'm saying? So you could pretty much imagine how long I've been rapping if a nigga had a name J Ski.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That back when Slick Rick days and shit. But like I'm saying is yeah, that's my government name, man. And my godparents named me that. They really got it from the Bible. It's in the Bible. Jezreel is how you pronounce it, but I started pronouncing it Jezreel to give it a little.
Spelled the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that Trap right there. That's me and Garland on that one. Yeah. That's off the album Legend.
Yeah.
That's what we working on now. There it is, guys. I'm a fool with it, I know what to do with it. When you first got it, I was already through with it. Lunch line grind, bitch, I'm all up in the school with it. Halfway out my mind, teachers don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I got grams of that pressure. Yeah, I'm a third professor. Yeah, I got beans, I got work, I got tabs, I got perks, I got anything you want, man. Oh, motherfucking fool. Yeah, I'm fucking up the school. Yeah, I'm serving the crackers too. I'ma make it do what it do. If they catch a nigga, I'm through. All black bandana. Yeah, young Tony Montana. Yeah, they tryna put me on camera. They tryna put me in the slammer. Trap hard, nigga, that's all I know how to do. Rob who, nigga, like I don't know how to shoot. Catch a hot one, nigga, and your boys can get it too. They gon' lock me up for life if you stop fucking with my food. Judge.
Trap. Trap.
Gonna get him, God.
Trap. Trap. Pack touchdown, I know what to do with it. Sack it up, 30 minutes, already through with it. I can make it disappear like Houdini, nigga. Real trap, nigga. I've been trapping since a jit, nigga.
Judge.
5 O's, been that in a week, nigga. I can make more money than you in my sleep, nigga. All I do is talk money when I speak, nigga. If we ain't talking about money, what we talking about? Big ones, big guns, we can bring them out. Had his mama crying cause we had to stretch him out. Didn't wanna do it to him, buddy.
Whoa.
Somebody should have told that nigga he was running his mouth. Somebody should have told that nigga he was running out. Trap. Trap.
Trap.
Trap. Didn't wanna do it to him, but he let him run his mouth.
There it is.
And the
I
other one
was
let
trying
me
to
know.
subscribe to the page. That's why I didn't stop right there. I was trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
subscribe, man. Yeah, that's nice.
They let me know.
They let me know.
They
it's
let
not
me
them
know.
on it.
Wody on that one. It's Wody
Yeah.
on that one. That let me know
He
that
went
the other
crazy on
song.
that too.
Okay.
Yeah,
that I was telling you.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to be humble and shit, man. We ain't that church, man.
Yeah.
That's all right, man. That's all
Yeah,
right.
Lil Wody something.
Yeah, Woda said
Lil Wody something serious, man.
Yeah.
Then he one of the youngest of the crew, so you know I got high expectations for him. 'Cause at some point I'm finna pass the torch.
But I'm gonna tell you this: all your old stuff, bro, need to be digital.
Right,
You fuck around and look up and mess around, be back on tour.
right.
I'm telling you straight up now, because right
Right.
now, what better time? Because I guarantee once it hit online and just have some kind of visuals with them,
Mm-hmm.
you can do that shit all like you reading a book and having songs playing, man.
Let
You'd
me
be
know.
surprised how many people still
Right.
rock to your music and
Man,
what
we
type
gonna
of
go
revenue
on
we
track.
can make too by being online. So yeah, man. Yeah,
What
yeah,
time
yeah.
was that, bro?
Yeah, we ain't gonna hold y'all too long though, man. You know, one thing about it, I'm glad that y'all took the time to come out and check
Yeah,
out
most
the
definitely.
podcast,
Man, you know, man, y'all been my
We gotta come
guys
back.
for a long
We gotta
time,
come back.
man.
We
Like,
gotta come back.
Yeah,
for sure.
like,
yeah.
like. One thing I didn't mention, y'all been my guy for a long time, Sonny Black. Now, you know,
That's why he-
the biggest project I ever had was with Rock House Records, producing and engineering the project. You know, that was the one that got me the record deal. I was signed the record deal off of that project. Like everybody ate good off of that project, and that before we even had a chance to, like, we got paid in advance off of that. You feel me? The weight of this world. Yeah, but Sonny Black, he left out, but yeah, he Rock House really they really stood in the gap for me on that project and made some shit happen, man. Like those guys came together. Like I wasn't even part of they little rap group. You know what I'm saying? But I met Sonny Black at a music store. What was the name of that music store?
Music.
No. This they sell actual equipment.
Oh,
okay.
Over
Bronner
there.
Brothers?
Huh?
Was it Bronner Brothers or?
No.
Probably what Bailey brother.
Uh,
You talking Bailey brother?
Yeah, I'm talking about
Guitar
house.
shop.
Yeah.
That
I'm
guitar
saying Bronner
shop.
Brothers. Yeah, Bailey Brothers. Yeah.
What that?
I'm thinking about the Barber gang. Talking about music. Yeah.
It was over there in the Hoover area.
Exactly.
It was over there in the Hoover area, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, they end up moving to Hoover, but they used
Right.
to be on the south side. Yeah.
But when I tell
Or
you,
they had two stores, bro.
from the
Yeah.
time I met him, he told me, man, Sonny Black told me I was crazy. Cause I ain't give a fuck about nothing, no money, none of that shit. None of that was important. And it still ain't, you know what I'm saying? I always focus on relationships, building relationship with people, trying to keep my word with them, you know, trying to politic with niggas because I knew a long time ago it wasn't what you know. Because if it was, I'd have been gone. It's who you know. You feel me? So I built a lot of nice relationships, a lot of fucked up relationships, but you know, that water on the bridge. But, you know, one of them I don't regret building is with Sonny Black because, like, from the time I met that guy, like, he was like, hey, man, we gonna work. And, like, a lot of people say that just to be cordial. But nah, that nigga meant that shit, dog. That nigga like to work my motherfucking socks out, bro. Like, we went from doing a couple features to doing entire projects, and like Sonny Black used to come get me when I used to fuck up. He used to come all the way to Tuscaloosa to come get me because I'm fucked up from the night before, because we got a schedule to keep. From Birmingham now, he get out his bed, come get me when he couldn't get me on the phone. Wait till I get dressed and bring me back to do work. That's a real friend. That's a real brother. And even when I was in my mess, that man, he wouldn't let me fail. He just kept at me. If more niggas was like that nigga, like it'd be more successful niggas. You know what I'm saying? He used to be mad as hell at me, but nevertheless, he used to come get me. He used to come get me and make sure I stand on my business. Even when I'm fucking up partying all night and shit like that, he come get me. Make sure I stand on that business, and we got the project done, and we got paid. We got paid. Yeah, we got paid.
You ain't said much about this Rilla Roller project.
Oh, this Rilla Roller project.
Yeah.
Oh man, the rebirth of real.
Yeah.
Man, let me go to this. See, this was 2000. This was 99, 1999.
So this
You know
before
what I'm
Weight
saying?
of the World.
This before Weight of This World.
Yeah.
Now,
99.
the rebirth of real is when I had a little money then. Because I made off the Sick and Tired of Being Broke
You didn't
album.
lack then.
So,
Oh, that was before the lack.
yeah, the rebirth of real, this was a nice album, you know. I would say no matter what I did, see, I did everything the professional way. Like I didn't cut corners. Look, this a damn fold out insert, man. Who the fuck was doing that? That was local. Shit.
Big Dimes ever do any of your work?
Yeah, man, Big Dimes, you know, he did some things that we didn't get a chance to put it out because something happened over in that area where
Artwork, what I'm talking when I say.
like he had his own little crew and they was focusing on their project and stuff, and I was doing a lot of ping ponging around then, man. I wouldn't sit still for shit, you know. Like
Big Dime was kind of for his time. I ain't gonna even say kind of. Big Dime
Right.
was for his time.
right, I did that
He
whole
wasn't doing them covers like that. You know, you had to send off all that shit, man.
I did that whole
Big
Pioneer,
Dime.
that whole Pioneer album, that greatest hits I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I did that whole motherfucker thing. I was selling them while I was running from the law, nigga. I ran from the law 3.5 years. Wasn't even running out on the streets selling my motherfucking CD. Like let the law do their motherfucking job. Man, I ain't
Running
like,
from the law, wasn't even running.
man, it just when I think about the way I was doing shit back then, man, like I started to realize more and more that, nigga, you the reason you ain't motherfucking making, nigga. When I look in the mirror, I said, nigga, it's your fault. It's your motherfucking fault. Because you so busy trying to be in these damn streets. See, my homeboy Slack, he gave me some knowledge, man. And I was thankful for that knowledge. Because I don't know if he felt like he was just talking. You know what I'm saying? Love to hear himself talk, but the knowledge really did a lot for me. This nigga told me, he said, Real, what's your plan? I started telling him the plan. I said, but, you know, my bag-up plan gonna be, he said, hold on. He said, you not gonna succeed. I said, man, what you, I'm thinking the nigga hating, right? He said, Real, you not supposed to have a bag-up plan. Cause you ain't gonna give 100% to your initial plan. You gotta divide some of your energy up into your contingency plan if you have a bag-up plan. So if you believe in something wholeheartedly, then you put 100% in what you believe in. Fuck a bag-up plan. He said you taking away from your initial plan, and it's less likely to succeed. I said this nigga must be a professor or something. But it made a lot of sense when you thought about it. Because you really got to divide your thought process up between the two if you do. You got niggas that got plan 2 and plan 3. Nah, he said, man, I'm sticking to plan 1. I'm going to have one plan, and that's it. And I'm going to walk it. I'm going to walk it all the way out.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
What's the plan going forward then with what we got with LMBSG and the project you say you're working on? What's the plan going forward? What can we find the information that on everything so we can make sure
you can look on YouTube.
that's heard.
You can look on YouTube under LMBSG. That's LMBSG. You know,
Okay.
on YouTube right now. So the shit's so fresh. Like y'all called me to do this interview right before I'm setting everything up. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't get much
Perfect time.
done. We didn't get much done, but since my partner asked me to do this, y'all my folks for real. Like I just said, fuck it, I ain't gonna tell them no. Like the nigga always did shit for me back in the day, so I was like, word, man, set it up. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think about it till afterward. We ain't got shit set up yet, really. But except the YouTube page,
Sure.
the LMBSG YouTube page, we ain't even put all our shit up there. You know, we got a couple videos and shit on the page, but we steady adding to it daily. So,
We most definitely gonna run that other cut too, though.
Just-
You know what I'm saying? Just give a nice little preview of what y'all got coming on now. So it is something on now for
right.
us.
All this shit hot, dog. When I tell you this shit
Yeah.
hot.
Man, let me know what's going crazy. Like
Yeah.
Seth Woody, he got a 5 verse on there, man. It's really next level.
Say, let me know about LMBSG and
Let me
what was the
know.
first one we listened
Trap.
Trap.
to? And Trap was the first one that we listened to.
Yeah.
Jezreel featuring
God.
Garland and Jazz on the Trap, and then Jezreel featuring Woody on the Let Me
And
Know.
no trend.
No trend.
And no trend.
No
There's
trend.
3 of us
Okay.
on there. Yeah.
Okay,
No
yeah.
trend is, like I said, boy, everybody on their righteous endeavors right now. Niggas at work.
Yes, sir.
We ain't getting in no more trouble. We finna get this shit right.
So all that
You know
gonna
what
be
I'm saying?
available by internet, or you finna get out here and grind some CDs? You gonna press some
Man,
CDs
look,
up and
man.
grind like
Look,
you
man.
too? You out here
Niggas
going
ain't-
all the way back in?
Man, you know I could sell a grain of salt in Egypt, man.
Ain't no doubt. Let's
If
get
I
it.
could sell a motherfucker that don't speak English or CD,
Yeah, let's get it.
you know it ain't gonna be shit to
Yeah.
move this. But I ain't got no CDs on it.
Ain't no doubt.
I told them
You know, that
niggas,
type
I
of
said,
shit.
watch this shit. I printed up 100 USBs. I got 28 tracks on this album. It's called Legend. The name of the album is Legend. It's 28 tracks and them bitches hot on this album. It wasn't even the whole week, was it, God?
It got gone for the end of the week, actually.
I sold them bitches $20 a piece. Before the week was out, every single one of them was gone, and I never left the city of Tuscaloosa. They were gone.
Man, love.
Let me ask you one last question before you get. I be trying to get the younger guys to understand. You got 5 CDs and 1 cassette up there.
Mhm.
They claim it's hard now, 2024.
Yeah.
Explain the monetary value that goes into all that compared to now.
Man, listen, man.
Right.
Listen, I tell you, like, back in the days, like, let's just go to sick and tired of being broke, man. Now, you wouldn't believe all this money on this, you know, to see the money background. Nigga put like a collage together. Nigga took a bunch of money, just wrinkled it up real good and put it on a cardboard and took a goddamn picture of it. Stuck a little sign with Jezreel right there, sick and tired of being broke. You know what I'm saying?
Before we knew it was that simple.
And stuck a picture. But this was with us not having any knowledge or anything.
Yes,
and
sir.
took a picture, like had Skip Baumhauer, you know, we took a professional picture on staff, had him take a picture on the back of the. No, this ain't Skip didn't do this first. We did a picture and faded in the back where the credits and the name of the songs was like this shit elementary as hell, bro. Like black
What
and
just
white.
the pictures cost?
You know what I'm saying?
What just the pictures cost? Just the
Right.
professional shot.
Yeah, the professional shot gonna cost. Now, when we
Oh,
started,
man, the value,
Man, look,
K1 saying, the value you
had-
dropping into that versus
you had to pay
the
the
convenience
photographer.
now to drop a song
Yeah,
and press that type of
Like,
stuff up.
You had to
Like
pay the
back then-
photographer first.
Exactly. You ain't got nothing to work with. You ain't got no pictures.
And,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about these with the type of pictures, motherfucker going there and go in the room, the dark room, and
big old ass cameras.
hang them up. You know what I'm saying? You know, now everything digital.
Not to cut you off, and you can see his work ethic.
Yeah.
See, now it's so easy you can make a one hit song
Yeah.
and
And you outta
put it
here.
on any platform you want to. It'll probably blow you up.
Right.
Back then, you really had to put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And see,
Yeah.
the difference is too is that the ones who, you know, because I think a lot of people who make music, they really be doing it for fun. And next thing you know,
No,
the
they-
algorithm
Yeah.
is on your side.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
you got 2-3 carts before that horse.
Yeah.
It ended up being really way
Right.
tougher because now you just thrown into a world of trigonometry.
You gotta go. Yeah.
And all you know is
Got to
1
go.
plus 1 is 2, and you doing trigonometry now. You
But
gotta
man-
either learn fast or have some great people around you.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but that question you asked me to get back to that, like, nigga,
About to roll out.
like this one with the extra inserts and all that, the fold out, the 4-page fold out, you know what I'm saying? You know, I really had the picture on there,
Printed on the
CD. It had real ring code on the CD, like this shit was real, it came from disc makers. You know what I'm saying?
You got the quad fold and you
Had the
got
barcode, had to pay for the barcode. So when you sell them, you'll get credit for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll go towards help me out, dog.
You talking about 4 figure?
Sound scan. It'll go to sound scan, but my head somewhere up, man. But it'll go to sound scan and just the product alone, before you make a dime off this shit, dog, like you out of a few grand easy. You know, and just so happened, I knew Walt Swift personally. He's a personal friend of mine. And me and Walt Swift, we pretty much, I was hustling at the time. You feel me? Walt Swift knew I didn't give a fuck about spending the money on my talent. I believed in myself. So he kind of glued to me. After he turned me down, I was like Michael Jordan. Walt Swift would have been the coach that cut me. He cut me first. I came back to his motherfucking house the next day. The next time, gangster player Junior Lanier, the one made me slide in there, cause I gave up. I was back at the street, man. Fuck this shit, man. Nigga don't want me in there, man. Fuck it. Cause Walt Swift told me, I asked him. I said, man, look, man, I rap, man. Woo woo. I need to do. He said, man, Walt Swift told me flat out, man, we ain't looking for no more rappers right now, man. I ain't get mad at that nigga. I left his house and went back to hustle. You feel me? Cause that's what the fuck I was doing. But Junior Lanier from the gangster players, they call him Ronnie J. He didn't want to see me out there like that. So Junior said, man, come on, man, you good, man. Walt Swift cool, bro. I thought Walt was an asshole when I first met him. I just thought, man, nigga ain't give me a chance. He ain't want to hear me or nothing. So me and Junior played a trick on the nigga. So Junior took me over there like I was just going over there with them, because they was, at the time, they was with Walt Swift. They was gangster players, you know what I'm saying? This one of the gangster players, you know what I'm saying? So Ronnie J said, I'm gonna put an instrumental on. I'm gonna act like I'm finna rap. Then, so he put the motherfucking gangster players, Ronnie J told Walt to put an instrumental on it. Walt Swift put an instrumental up there. He said, turn the mic on, Walt, let me see what it do. You feel? And then he pushed me in the back. He told me, man, come on, get on the mic, man. Show that nigga what you could do, bro. Let me hear some of that shit you let him hear some of that shit you let me hear. I spit that life as a hard head on it. That living life as a hustler. This nigga Walt Swift in the closet. Now he had the equipment in the closet of a bedroom, the mic on the outside in the whole bedroom, you know what I'm saying? He had the keyboard. We did everything on the motherfucking keyboard Walt Swift did. Record on the keyboard, the drums on the keyboard, the pianos on the keyboard. He had one damn keyboard, and he made this whole Sick and Tired of Being Broke with one goddamn keyboard, man. I swear for God. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. The shit didn't hold enough, so he used to have to do one section of the song, put it over here, and then do the other section of the song, and then put it over there, and then dumb it down and shrink it together and make it. But
A lot of goddamn Taylor.
he did what? He did a lot of goddamn work to do this song. If you'd seen the work, this album, that Sick and Tired of Being Broke, if you seen the shit Walt Swift had to do, so my first thing was to generate income to get him better equipment. And I did that. You know, I did that. I helped Walt Swift out because Walt Swift helped me out. You know what I'm saying? And
quid pro quo.
Then, so Ronnie, he put the music. I jumped on the mic and did that Life as a Hardhead rap. While Swift let me go through the whole goddamn rap, he would act like he wasn't listening. And when I finished, he said, "What song that going? Who the fuck that was?" Ronnie looked at me. I said, "That was me, my nigga." You know what I'm saying? My nigga was the main word back then. Hey, that was me, my nigga. You feel me? He said, "Man, you wrote that?" Walt Swift said, "You wrote that?" I said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Shit, I got something for that." All the whole while I'm thinking, this nigga just told me he don't need no more motherfucking rappers. You know, the other day, I'm still in my feelings, you know what I'm saying? But some said, shut the fuck up and see what he got for it. And when he came with that dun, 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 that Life of the Hardhead beat, man, when I tell you he came that motherfucker, it made me do something else to the lyrics. I had that little bit of voice too. You know, I was young. I had that whine in my voice. Living life as a hustler. Man, I'm talking about, bro. You couldn't tell me shit, man. You turn that microphone on, it's gonna be a problem in here.
Before we wrap up,
Yeah.
gotta get this one then, rest in peace, but your brother Fontaine, man. Y'all did a lot of work together. I know you got a stack of albums and a tape right here and everything, but if we sat them Tane next to it, man, it'd probably be two stacked, just as tall and not tall.
I started to bring some of the stuff.
Y'all had albums together and albums solo, right?
Yeah, we did.
How many did y'all have together?
I've always incorporated my baby brother on my projects because.
R.I.P. Fontaine.
Yeah, that's a little brother. R.I.P. bro. But bruh couldn't even hold a beat at first. He couldn't stay on beat, nothing. But when Tane set his mind to do something, it's like he's gonna do it. You may as well give him the recipe, cause he couldn't even make a layup when he was playing basketball. But he said he wanted to play basketball. And goddamn it, that's what he did. He went from couldn't even shoot a layup to shooting them niggas' eyes out their head. He just was good at learning something and staying with it, perfecting it. And Tane was always a better businessman than I was. You know, he was a hell of a talker. He'll talk you out your drawers if you listen long enough. You know what I'm saying? And I had to watch because of my little brother. So he might talk me out of something. That's how cold that nigga was. That nigga get the business handle. And we did that Real and Tane, that Southbound album.
Okay.
And but the hardest song Tane ever did with me though is on that Rebirth of Real album. It's called As the Morning Comes. And he actually came up with the concept and the hook to that song. You know, I even though it used to be my album sometime, I never liked to just throw a nigga on the song. I like, if we gonna do a collaboration, let's both come up with the idea. You know what I'm saying? And cause they already got enough of me on this motherfucking album. The point of doing a collaboration is to give them something else. So I give him unless a nigga just tell me, nah man, you make the hook. Cause that happens sometimes too. You feel like he ain't good at making hook. But shit, Tane came up with that hook and did The Morning Come. I heard that motherfucker. That's it. That supposed to be his song by itself. A lot of people don't know that. That bit was so hard, man. I said, man, let me rap on that little motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he let me rap on him, and we put it on my album instead of his. That was supposed to go on his album. Yeah.
That was up, man.
Yeah, but
that dude used to be grinding too, boy. You gonna see
and
Tane
then
out there.
he did.
If you was out there, you
Man,
gonna
he
see
did
him.
so many albums. He did
Yeah.
the Never Say Never album. He did the Southbound with me. He did the Fontaine Releasing Game. He did a little trap, Put Your Brakes on, all that, man. Like if you stack up all Fontaine work up here, and he started after me, she just make this ain't all my work.
Yeah,
by the way.
exactly.
These the ones I brought. But if you stack Fontaine work up for his videos and like he was a better networker because like I told you, I was always involved in some shit I shouldn't have been involved in, you know what I'm saying? But Tane and never give a fuck about nothing but what he was trying to do, and he didn't care nothing about you talking about him. He didn't give a fuck if you liked him or not. I watched my little brother literally take niggas' money out their pocket when we out there selling CD. Like he was so aggressive and forceful, and we'll hit you in your motherfucking face as you get out of line. You feel me? So it wasn't nothing pussy about him. But he had a more aggressive, like rip your pocket off type hustle. Without robbing you. He'll rob you without a gun. I'm telling the truth. I'm talking about he had this loud, he talked real motherfucker loud. You know how them loud niggas in the hood talk loud?
Yeah.
He talk real loud.
You a little soft with
And if you got anything soft about you, he finna exploit it.
Gonna have them blue blockers on.
And he gonna make you buy his shit. He gonna take your goddamn money without actually taking it. He gonna make you give it to him, cause he done raised his goddamn voice. I said, Tane, you can't be doing that shit to motherfuckers like that, man. Tane said, man, these niggas don't know how to spend their money. They need me to show them how to spend it. And that was his thing. You know what I'm saying? When he said he had a hustle of 1,000 men, that motherfucker wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? You know, he wasn't lying, man. You know, I lost my other brother, Terrell, too. You know, Drac G. Y'all, I think he came and Sonny Black met him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, he did 12 and a half in the pen, man, 9-1. But he got out that motherfucker and started doing this shit with just the detailing and shit. He turned the detailing into a preferred service. He found out when the detailing slow, he be like, damn, I'm slow around this time of year. What I'm gonna do? You know what my brother told me? Man, we Chi-Town niggas. We just dwell down here. And he said, we gonna open up a business and do whatever a motherfucker don't want to do, don't feel like doing for themselves.
Right,
It sounded crazy, but he had the right idea. If they needed a garage cleaned out, he'll go do that shit.
They make a lot of money.
If they wanted some furniture moved around in their house, cause they were too old to move it and rearrange it themselves, he'd go do that. They wanted Dustin did, they go do that. But he kept some work. And
innovative as
you know,
hell.
yeah, some of the G's that he employed them, you know, and had them working. He did that for a while, man. I was like, man, damn, that's a, and he called it Terrell's Preferred Services. It went from Terrell Detailing to Terrell Preferred Services. So he got so technical with the paperwork, he started charging niggas like $100-something per person. So all depends on how many men you need. If you say you need 4 men, that's 125 times 4, nigga. Before we charge you, what we charge you? This for the manpower. Now we finna go into what the worker. I never broke shit down like that. I said, like, you really got a head on. See, my brothers both had a better head on their shoulders when it came to the business end.
Sound like a family entrepreneur, man.
Yeah.
Sound like a family entrepreneur.
Yeah, them motherfuckers was something else, bro. But them two there, bro, they'll hustle your ass to sleep. I ain't lying.
That's what it is, man. Hey, we most definitely glad you had a chance to, you know, come down. You still in T-Town, right?
Man, don't remind me.
Yeah. So,
I'm
yeah,
in T-Town. And this the funny part.
He said, don't remind me.
I'm on probation again.
God damn.
No.
I swear for God, bro.
Quit playing with KI.
Man, I'm like, man,
Kite.
damn. Every time I get off that shit and end up, man, it seems like I was 10 years I ain't fuck around, man.
Hey, Jezreel, we'll see you back. back down. You keep fucking playing.
And I ain't lying, man. Like that, put you on probation for the dumbest shit in Tuscaloosa, bro. And you know, you got a bunch of whistleblowers in that motherfucker, but you know, nevertheless, but
Roll Tide.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But shit, that's everywhere now, man. Them motherfuckers, man, niggas will tell on themselves.
Man, no doubt.
But
So you call it T-Town.
But this new album, man, back to the matter at hand, this new album, man, this new album is something different because I had to reteach myself how to rap. And that's because I was talking to Six Trey one day, and Six Trey said, Jezreel, man, you know Six Trey G.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Jezreel, man, you can motherfucking rap. Everybody know you can motherfucking rap. This how he talk to me. And you know Six Trey will say anything to you. So he said, man, you can motherfucking rap, Jezreel, but shit, you gotta transition with the time. You still sound like you from way back in the 90s with the rap. You can't do that. You're gonna have to transition with the patterns and the wordplay. And I thank him for that knowledge, and he demonstrated and helped show me how to elevate that style to where it need to be. But of course, I'm unique, so I took it and I used the patterns and shit the way he told me. You know what I'm saying? But I started finding like glitches in the matrix to put Jezreel's signature on that shit. You feel me? So I like even when I was rapping back then, I didn't want to sound like nobody. So I started putting glitches in that shit and flipping it and turning it this way and that way and trying new shit. And that's what made it. That made it elevate to something different. But you gotta hear the shit for yourself, dog. I couldn't.
As soon as we get off here, man, I'm gonna make sure I subscribe, like, and everything to make sure I follow the movement. So when next year we bring y'all back, when the security talking about, hold on, y'all gonna be like, no, man, that's Sam, man. That ain't white, man. So we want to catch it early, man. We like to see projects from the infancy stage all the way up into maturity to what you envision it to be, and we love to be a part of that, man. We appreciate y'all, coming on out, spending y'all time,
man,
making that ride.
we appreciate y'all for having us, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, man, we appreciate y'all for having us, but it don't surprise me at all. You know, it's like a free throw when I hit Birmingham. You know, Birmingham always had my back. For some reason, they always embrace me. I don't know what it is about Birmingham, bro.
The regular niggas read Spears.
Yeah.
You got a bad Spears, you know it. That man slapping the can.
Man, Birmingham niggas, man.
But if you good Spirit, a lot of time that stuff go out the window. You know what I'm saying? Because you can feel when somebody on some bullshit, or when somebody on their shit.
That part.
And we know you're on your shit. It's obvious. We done seen it. You still got unwrapped. Motherfucking CDs and tape and shit. That right there, that's something. That's a real
I had to bring the cassette tape though.
I'm telling them, I'm calling the Smithsonian.
Yeah.
Have your shit going around on display around the country 3 months at a time.
You went and did 2 stretches and you still got all that. That means you had them in the safe spot.
Tried to give me $2,500 for this cassette tape in Germany. I wanted to take it, but I didn't take it because it was the last one I had. And this is my. No, it's not the same.
Well, that's true.
These are OG copies. This got a certain ring code on these. You know what I'm saying? Once you get out of the system, like the ring code is different. It's not the original copies. Don't let nobody fool you. Like I went and copied a Sick and Tired CD. This is not the original copy of the Sick and Tired CD. I got the original copy at home, but I don't dare move that one because I don't want to get a scratch on it. Because I know what it's worth. I know what a nigga in Germany offered me for the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I watched myself sell one for over $4,000. One goddamn CD. I couldn't believe it in Oldenburg, Germany. But I held firm on that goddamn price.
What they be doing? Hype!
I said if he offered me this, I said if he offered me this, he'll take that. He'll probably give me that. And I kept fishing. And we selling on the price. Man, that motherfucker PayPal that money across there. Shit, I mailed that nigga shit over there. And hey, man, I kept in
Mailed
tune
him
with
too,
him. You know what I'm
shit.
saying? I kept in tune with them, but they do not want none of your new shit in Germany. They only want the G-Funk era. That's all Germany want.
Mm.
Japan and Germany, they mainly on that G-Funk shit, especially Germany. Like, they real hip-hop heads. They ain't, like, nah, dog, they want, like, the old Scarface and shit like that. Like, G-Funk era. That's what they own, bro. And they ain't own.
Yeah, you can tell by
They-
some of them video games.
They real CD
the music
collectors.
they put
bro.
behind them games and stuff.
They
you know, a lot of
real
that.
CD collectors.
want
They
the
want
whole
the
sound.
original copy. And you think you finna sell them a copy that ain't original? These motherfuckers, like, it's like they like precious coins to them. Like when you got them coin, them rare coins and shit like that. How appraiser come out there? Like these motherfuckers appraise your CD on your ass. They know more about my CD than I did. I learned from them trying to appraise the motherfucker. But I knew it was worth something there in Germany because he gave me too much information. And I was a hustler for anything else. So you gave me something to grow on. And when he gave me that little bit, I ran with it. I ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. OG copy, ring codes and all that shit. I learned it from him. But just that fast, I flipped it and got that bread up out his ass. Because first and foremost, I'm a hustler. And I got that bread up out his ass. I had just got the joint. I was scrapped for cash. Shit, when I finished talking to that motherfucker, I had a pack. Gone again. Pew. Shit.
Hey, anybody else wanting to cop over there?
Yeah. Man, that motherfucker said, you know, I was sitting there trying to, fresh out of prison, man, trying to get a job. You would believe the shit I had to go through, bro. And this motherfucker put that much money in a hustler pan at one time.
That's a transition.
Let go. I took off. But I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. Man, I like we appreciate you having us out here, man, because like I said, man, everything's a struggle. You know, next man's struggle ain't no more important than mine, you know what I'm saying? But they different. But whatever a nigga struggle is, I just want them to know, man, shit, man, embrace that shit, dog. Cause I'm gonna embrace mine. We're gonna embrace ours, you know. You see Benny, he on the camera right there. You know what I'm saying? Benny on the camera right now. He embracing this struggle. But, you know, my man on the computer over there, he embracing the struggle on the camera.
My guy K1 in the building. Zealand Media, always.
You know, I met these guys. We were chiefing and drinking and shit together and shit. And look at this. These motherfuckers running a platform, dog. Don't tell me anything ain't possible. You feel me? This nigga here had 2 cups in his hand back in the day. Look at him. Now he interviewing me on the platform.
2 cups.
Ain't know that. That's how it went, man.
Ain't that something?
Wildin', but moving.
But it's all good, man. I know these niggas from way back. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I just say he had 2 cups in his hand. That's it.
You know, water
That
and
part.
Coca-Cola.
That part.
Not stacked up.
That part. But these been my guys for a long time, and I appreciate them having me out, man. You know, and anytime you need me to come back through here, man, and chop it up with you, man, it'd be my honor and my privilege, you know, for just to be graced by y'all presence, man. Y'all always embrace me on the real level.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, before you leave, though, man, do this one more for us, man. Give us that social media info so the people watching can be able to follow you, you know what I'm saying, and keep up with this movie.
Well, you always can look up LMBSG on YouTube. You feel me? But if you forget that, you know, my Facebook's still Jezreel Raps. Like I said, we was in the beginning phases of setting everything up, but this wasn't even supposed to happen, but it happened. You know, I let it happen, but you
It's
know,
there. It's there.
It's there. It's in the air, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Y'all always know to look up my name. Just put the word raps behind it. Look me up on Facebook. So whatever ain't out there right now, I'm gonna shoot it on my page later and shoot you to that.
That's
So-
Jezreel with 2 E's, not EA.
Ain't no A's in my name.
Yeah.
Jezreel.
Well, 3 E's in the whole
Yeah,
thing.
3
but-
E.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody try to spell it with an A, but you know, ain't no A's in it. Jezreel. You know what I'm saying? Jezreel raps.
You know, country niggas pronounce it different. Jezreel, man.
No
It's
doubt.
like-
Separated and everything.
Oh,
That
yeah.
nigga Jezreel.
Yeah, that part.
It's the dirty now. You know how we do.
Well, it's all good, man. I know I'm country as a sack of potatoes, my goddamn self, but
Country
you know,
corn on the cob.
I learned to embrace it. I learned to embrace it.
Oh, yeah, so that Chicago shit
You know,
was
I went
wrong.
back. I went back to
Wrong.
Chicago, and my Chicago accent wore out. But I went back to Chicago. Do you know, when you go back to Chicago, and you got an accent from down south, like you get a couple more passes than niggas do. You feel
Like
me?
you don't
'Cause
know no
they
better.
feel like you don't know no goddamn better, and I embraced it.
Oh, yeah.
Whether I know better or not, you know, man, you don't want no problem with them Chicago niggas, man. Them niggas see it, bro. These niggas down here see us now.
Hey, I
Yeah,
got a
everybody
request.
see her.
Shit.
Hey, this is totally y'all. I just got a request. Somebody text me and told me, said you to be quiet, let them play, let me know.
Oh man.
All right, so the song.
Hey, the
we're playing,
fans
we're gonna
asked
run
for it.
out to the song, man. So, hey, thank you
Niggas
for
tell
tuning
me
in
to
to Mom
be
Shop
quiet.
Podcast, episode 116. LMBSG.
LMBSG.
That's right, Jezreel,
God.
pioneer, legend from Chicago with Alabama accent now. Song we play.
Here we
Oh,
go.
y'all ready
Oh,
for
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, go ahead and play it.
Go
We
with it.
ran out on the song.
You got him.
Yeah.
That's it,
Next
boy.
coming to show.
Trend for real, nigga, out the gate.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God, I thought
No,
you were playing now.
yeah, we out.
Yes, sir.
Let me know.
Let me
Jezreel
know
rap.
if you agree we can nip it. Tryna wipe me a London like Nipsey. So I flew out of town to go pick up Irene. Then I lay back in the city. CB had an album so sweet. When he shot me the Addy, I had to go get it. Cause the problem was folk. Then I got booked for a show. Ain't know it pull up with them bitches. The nigga be tripping. Try to rob is a killer. So I'ma end up in prison. Don't think if you want it. 10 shots, don't need a 30. I'm accurate when I be working. Who dirty? He lurking. That boy, he shoot with a purpose. I promise he was trying to touch a leak. There was some fitness and caddy. Now I ball like the Clippers, who I dipped on her, she asking me why you ain't stick for the beat, so don't even try. But I'm back and I'm pelican fly. Don't be with the patch on my eye. I don't see no haters, I'm blind fury. When it did it, they said that I couldn't. Can't fuck with me, I ain't no pussy. First time on the beat, but I ain't no Ricky. I was out on buying pussy. Told them fine when they said that I couldn't. Now I shot the world when I multitask. Get money and steal a bust his ass. Got a dope in the bag, beside the train. And I still got them chopper right in the bag. Cause I might have to slide on a nigga ass. Woo! Woo!
Get them water.
Whoa,
Chopper sound like when it go off. Kicking shit with my like judo. Back to hammer like a sumo.
Yeah.
Got new clothes.
Hey.
We gon' go with this.
Yeah.
Chopper sound like a jet when it go off. Kicking shit with my people like judo. Black tips have a fat like a sumo. We was sharing drip, now we got new clothes. Making money the only objective. Niggas switch up and go backwards like crisscross. Freaking bitch on my dick till it goes soft. Nigga tripping this bitch, we gon' go off. Me and Trick cooking up right in front of your face like a box. They can't fuck with us, we like Matt and Jeff Hardy. Remember in them houses blind. Rambling, this shit going big, giant feet. Got my foot in the dope, but I still got my swing foot. Have some shit in the book, they'll never look. Grandmaster, they city, we taking over.
Hey, the water.
Hold up, yeah. Now these niggas know I'm that pressure. So why they fucking with a heavyweight? Fuck when these niggas light as a feather. Bitches love me long time. Thank God I was blessed with a big dick. Telly Roosevelt, Alabama hoe. I speak softly but carry a big stick. Carry run around with a big click. See them dogs on them like Mike Vick. Put them paws on a bitch nigga quick. I get in you niggas shit. Best know who you fucking with. Pull up in the minivan. All black attire looking like the mini-hand. You spin like a ceiling fan. So you pussy niggas best stay out your feelings, man. Woo. Lord please have mercy. These niggas won't hurt me. These pussy don't like me. These niggas won't wipe me. These niggas really hate me. But I got my feet on this pavement. I'm scraping this bitch and I'm getting every dollar I came in to get. And you pussies ain't stopping shit. Let me know. Oh Lord. Let me know if I ever be
Oh,
winning.
Lord.
Let me know if it's just a
Oh,
beginning.
Lord.
If it is, I'ma strap on my boots. If it's war, I'ma prepare the troops. I'm a soldier, I know how to shoot. If you fake, I ain't fucking with you.
Nigga.
Let me know, nigga.
Let's
Let me know.
That shit there, boy.
Episode 116.
That shit, boy. I told you that new album, boy.